Hey folks, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video, a little bit different from us today. We are going to see some donkeys. We're at the donkey sanctuary here just outside Sidmouth with a very noisy workman in the corner, and we're going to take a look and learn a little bit about the work they do. If you just come down through the main entrance there, we've got a map. Kim's in charge of the map, so nothing can go wrong. It is free to enter and it's free parking. You can leave a donation obviously if you want. There is a cafe on site as well. And we're going to have a little wander around, see if we can learn a bit about the work that they do.
After making our way in and past the very important hand washing station, we decided to head down to the main area where we thought the donkeys would be out. However, it was a little bit early for them, and as you can see, they were still having their breakfast. So we took a look in the information room and watched a short video and learnt a bit about the work that they do all around the world as well as in this country, and about Dr. Svensson, who founded the sanctuary.
This is Dr. Svensson's hut. He is the founder of the donkey sanctuary. Born in Yorkshire in 1930, Elizabeth Svensson decided to keep donkeys in 1969. And it grew from there.
This was the very hut that she used as an office and was full of lots of memorabilia and information on all the work that had been done and ultimately look after the donkeys.
Us being us, we are here early. It is open from 9, it's about 9:30 at the moment. The weather's not been great either, so I don't know whether that's got a bearing on not having the donkeys out just yet. They might be out a little bit later, but we're in no rush, so we'll see as many as we can.
At this point there were only a few of the hardier souls out, so we decided to have a little wander around and see what else we could see while we waited for the rest of the gang to turn up. We headed into the Understanding Donkeys zone, where we learnt what all the different coloured collars meant on the donkeys, and also a little bit about the various treatments that are given to them by the vets and volunteers that work in the sanctuary. Although I must say, I didn't like the size of some of those needles.
That little zone there gives you a bit of an idea into the work that they do, what medication they have to use on the donkeys and how they look after them. Ooh. Bats. Any bats? Can't see any bats.
After failing to see any bats in the bat beacon, we decided to have a wander around the grounds and check out the gardens. And in case you're wondering, don't worry, there are donkeys coming up very soon.
Just have a little look around the memorial garden here. It's very peaceful. Say it is fairly early still, it's not 10 o'clock yet. But it's nice just to come and have a bit of peace, wander around.
Are there any donkeys in this bit?
Lots of things for kids to do if you bring them here, and they can learn all about the work that's being done. There's also things to keep them entertained. There's a maze here as well. It's always fun. You can just free roam, wander around and have a look at all the different donkeys. There's also talks, I think, twice a day from the volunteers that will give you more information and answer your questions.
They don't look like donkeys. Now then, that looks more like it.
So now we've got a few more contenders. A few of the residents have been let out. Let's go and say hello. Come on. Are you waking up? Have you found a new friend, Kim?
I have.
What's his name? Her name? Its name?
No idea. Donkey.
Hello.
Now that's an ah moment.
Oh, you? You're friendly. Your friends up the other end aren't very friendly. Grumpy guts, isn't he? Ugh, I've got donkey hairs all over me. Wow. There seems to be a conversation going on here. Bud, that one.
They did seem to gravitate towards Kim a lot. I think she's a bit of a donkey whisperer. It was strangely mesmerising, standing there, watching them, standing there, watching us, watching them, watching us. Anyway, here's one of the volunteers to tell us a bit more about them.
In the wild, in their natural habitat, they would walk for miles and miles and miles every day, scratching around for food. And here you open the door and there it is. That's why these guys in the summer, in particular, they're on a freedom to roam scheme, and they can go right up over the hill there and get up into the woods for about a half an hour's walk.
Ah, yeah, I bet that's what they...
to lose a bit of weight, and it's also good for them that they can forage on different foods up there as well.
So these rescued from all over, or...?
No, they're all British and Irish donkeys.
Ah, okay.
We don't bring any
No.
abroad because it would be too expensive and also too stressful for them.
Yeah. What
So-
sort of situations are they rescued from? Was it just mainly...
They had. It's very rare for them all to have their collars on, but their collars do tell you a bit of the story. Colour-wise, the boys wear a red collar, the girls a yellow collar. The vast majority of the ones without a collar will be boys, because the boys like to play a game where they pull each other's collar off.
Ah, right, okay.
On the collar they have their name. So this is Bilbo Baggins here. And his, I can't quite see his full surname. He's called Bilbo Baggins Leach.
Right.
And when they have a proper surname like that, Leach, that means they've come from a loving home. And Leach is the surname of the family who
Okay.
pushed him here. So any with a proper surname have come from loving homes. If the surname is RSPCA, that's what it says. It will be cruelty or abandonment. And you'll see a lot with a surname of Era, as in Ireland. And there are donkeys that have just been abandoned out.
Okay.
So some have come from loving homes, some have come from appalling conditions.
Do they integrate well initially when they first come in? Are they sociable animals?
If you were here last week, you would be saying, what the hell's going on here? We integrated 4 new donkeys into the group last week, and for a week it was
just chaos, was it?
But
well, they sort themselves out, I suppose. And
unbelievably, a week ago today, the 4 new ones were chasing the others off, and they were going up the hill and chasing them back. Now all 4 of the new ones are just chilled right out. They tend to keep to themselves a little bit. The 2 white ones beyond my colleague, grooming each other. They're 2 of the new ones who a week ago today were going bonkers in here.
trying to find their feet in the new surroundings.
Yeah. But, having said that, you might think there's just a load of donkeys here. This is very much a mixed group, whereas all the other paddocks have got specific groups. So, for example, all the oldies are in together.
Right, okay,
Because they have different food, different bedding, and they just want a bit of peace and quiet. But every single donkey in this group has been specifically chosen to come into this group.
Yeah.
Brilliant information there, and we could have listened to him for hours.
Nice bit of time spent there with the donkeys that are in the main yard. We're going to explore a little bit more of the grounds now. Well, that behind me there is actually the garden that they created for the Chelsea Flower Show.
I've been acting like a wild man, sleeping like a child.
We've just come up to the outside paddocks here, look, and there's another group there. Like the guy was explaining to us that we were talking to down there, they are split into groups. So all the older ones are in together, the new ones integrating together. So I think it's really good. And as you can see, the grounds are pretty expansive, which is really, really good there. So plenty of room for them.
So luminous and vibrant, I'm always in bloom for you. Always in bloom, always in bloom for you.
These two, which were obviously a different breed, had fantastic haircuts.
Very enjoyable visit, nice and relaxing and peaceful. Wander around the paddocks. Donkeys don't say much when you speak to them, but it's really nice to know the efforts that are going in to look after these donkeys rescued from all over the British Isles, the ones that are here. We were talking to the guy earlier, and the work that they do to ensure that they're looked after. Very, very good.
We had time for a look round the gift shop, which was heavily donkey orientated, and after a thoroughly enjoyable visit overall, made our way out.
Well, definitely worth a little visit, I think, don't you?
Yeah, definitely.
Obviously it'd be a little bit better in the summer maybe. The grounds are massive, isn't it? We're getting our steps in at the moment, having a good walk round. Gift shop, cafe, maze, plenty of stuff to engage the kids. Knowledgeable people about to ask questions of.
Yep.
And of course all the lovely donkeys, they're all very friendly and they like having their ears tickled. Mind you, so do I. So highly recommended from us. If you've enjoyed walking around with us and just seeing a little bit of it, give us a big thumbs up, click that like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you somewhere else next time. Say goodbye, Kim.
Bye, Kim.
Bye, Kim.